Hello, hello, hello. Um, Forgot what I wanted to go live about today, but I was pissing and I was thinking about it, but I forgot what it were. I got to get something to jog my memory. But just scrolling through boxing scene as per usual. What do we see here? Swear to God, I wanted to talk about something, but it was just I completely forgot. See this here. On share screen. On box rec. We've got here on box rec. Oh yeah. Let me share my screen. We got here my favorite website. This is what I was going to talk about. Let's see. It's in middleweight. Andre. Right here. This thing. Apparently he's gonna fight AB. That's what I'm hearing now after he gets rid of this guy, but you know how good this guy is. Maybe he knocks him out. You know, he might upset the apple cart. Oh my God. Then he won't have a fight with AB. So what's going to happen then? What else we got here? Oh no. You're older than me. Cruiser 6'1". Okay, okay. Let's pull up the article. Uh, DAZN just kind of getting desperate now, grasping at straws. I think they brought Eddie Hearn about boxing, championship boxing, not this stuff. What's up, Mr. Mike?
What's happening, man? What's happening? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is it crispy?
Yep. Just a
Okay.
little bit of an echo, but
Oh, I can't get you. I can't help you out with that echo. That ain't me, hubby.
oh, it's probably streamer, I think.
Yeah, I don't have echoes over here. You know
Well,
what I'm saying? I got padding on the wall and shit.
wait. Nah, it's probably me.
Yeah, yeah. What's happening, man? What you got going on here?
Basically, they got Jake Paul, man. They're lining him up to fight AB. Um,
Yeah, yeah. I saw that shit, and I'm just letting shit like that lay where it be. I'm
right.
not even gonna talk about it on my channel because I think it's I don't think that um we should even be talking about that stuff because those guys you know why they doing it. One dude is not a boxer; he's a professional athlete, and they trying to sell that he's this super athlete and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Folks just need to let that shit lay where it be because at the end of the day, there's other boxers that even if there's other boxers that we could be talking about actual boxing matches, actual professional boxers talking about. That's not even worthwhile. Now I can see if it was like Melly Mel versus what's his name from the Ghetto Boys again. I can see if it was like something like that, like two hardcore hip hop artists that talk a lot of shit, that try to come off like they could fight and stuff like that. Two gangsters going at it and stuff like that. But we talking about somebody that have been training for boxing for the last couple of years, and we talk about a guy that ain't never put on gloves before. Period. Either in the gym or not.
Yeah.
So you know, I think I like I said, I told folks this, and well, I didn't tell. Well, I said it on my live stream. The simple fact is that they found their niche. You know what I'm saying? They found a niche, angles of
Yeah.
attack. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about it, um, if one can keep selling bullshit like that, they're gonna keep doing it. But the same time is that they're not gonna promote actual real boxers in the same light when they're promoting that fight. They're not. They're gonna overshadow the actual boxers with the YouTubers, with the people that don't box professionally. And it is what it is, man. Those some of those guys can go straight to HELL hockey sticks if it was up to me, because they preying on some of these boxing fans over here that ain't really fans.
Wait, is it going to be Logan Paul versus
Yeah.
AB, or is it going to be Jake Paul?
I don't know. One of the dude that's been boxing.
Okay, it could be Jake Paul, because what I see right here is they got Jake Paul versus Muslim guy, and
Yeah.
he might upset the apple cart and knock him out. So there might not be an AB fight on the table for him. So this is a real 50-50 fight. Oh my God.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I'm not fucking with it. You know,
Yep.
let them dudes sell that bullshit somewhere else. You know.
Yeah, yes, it just shows how desperate they are, man. They're trying to get everybody out of the woodworks to fight. I'll be next.
Well, and there's always this the them finding out ways to justify it,
Hmm.
i.e., saying that, oh, this is bringing extra fans to boxing and this and the third. They're not gonna fucking be around.
No.
They're only here for a specific reason. They in and they motherfucking out. They're not there for to keep to watch boxing as it goes on. So whatever.
Yeah, sad stuff. I was gonna talk about something else on here, man. I forgot. My memory, dude, is fucking. It was about to be something.
Say again.
I'm trying to remember what I was gonna come here and talk about. Um, shit, I forgot what it were. Um, something to do with Floyd or Canelo. I don't know. Anyway, I can go on and talk about guess the fights this weekend.
They looking all right. You know what I'm saying? Um, uh, yeah, I'm having a nice cold one too. Will Magic Man, I'm having a nice cold Guinness. Uh, some of them look cool, some of them don't. It is what it is. Uh, you know, uh, but at the same time, that's the reason why I say is like, every weekend can't be good, and some of these guys just need to be on undercards. You know what I'm saying? Need to be
Yeah,
on somebody's undercard. You know what I'm saying? Especially some of these main events this weekend. I mean, they're good fights and all that stuff, but you know, to maximize the viewerships and shit like that. E. Woodson, what's happening, man? Trying to fucking sit up over here and try to be your own, um, superstar and all that stuff, but you gotta invest in yourself, and sometimes that come in the way of, fighting on somebody undercard and maybe possibly taking less money if that's the case. But you know, I think I'm not. They all right and stuff. I ain't gonna be able to watch them because I'm gonna be my old lady. If I try to turn on anything, she gonna throw that motherfucking phone across the room. So
mm. Yeah, man. These weekends fights, yeah, you know, what can you say at the beginning of the year? I'm excited to see that Chris Colbert fight. That's a really tough fight for him, especially at this stage of your career. If he can make a statement here and just get rid of this guy and put everybody on notice, that'd be really good for him. Really bigging him up to win this fight. This is a step up. No joke about this one. Tough fight. Apparently there's a top prank card going on. Later Alvarez versus that bum.
Say again.
Later Alvarez, a top prank card.
Versus who?
Michael Seals.
Oh. I mean, it might be a good fight.
Man, I've got to show Stormy Michael Seals. He would just kill Michael Seals. Like I mean, you talk about a guy who fights with his hands low. I mean, this is before he changed his style, before he got knocked out by Edwin Rodriguez. But in that fight, the guy's hand was literally glued to his knee. Like he could not keep his left hand up whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm not.
It was insane. It was like he was told to put it there, honestly.
Did he win?
Nah, he got knocked out.
Oh, that sucks. And he probably even if he kept his hands up, probably would have got knocked out anyway. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was getting to that, but I mean, he just had his hands down all the time. I didn't understand it. E. Woodson says, "Up here at work, I'm glad I caught the chat. I've been busier than a slave." Jesus. This is a problem with these, man. Everybody's working more hours in this day and age. Like in general, it's killing guys. It's not even a joke. I saw something on MSN or whatever. A prime minister of some country in Europe, she wants to make a 4-day, 6-hour, 4-day work week. Could you believe that?
I'm not worried about. I haven't looked into it. Really don't care. Because he's a prime minister where?
Somewhere in Europe.
Okay, well, somewhere in Europe. I mean, they could do that. I mean, they could afford to do that. Like, think about it. Like when what do they produce? Like, do they have oil over there? Do they have precious metals? Like, what do they produce? You know what I'm saying?
Tourism, I don't know.
No, fuck the tourism. Like, that's not nothing really that's gonna really boost the fucking economy. Like, what do they produce? What do they export? You know what I'm saying? Where's the money coming in? You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is because, most of those European countries, they're fucking leechers. They take resources from other countries. They're fucking leechers. They always, that's the reason why I'm not tripping on it, because if you could create a work week like that, obviously it's because you got money coming in from somewhere else, because you're a leecher.
So it's like how Antonio Brown called his girlfriend or whatever. He called her a baser.
Well, nah, you see, that's a whole nother discussion. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
they're leechers. It's like if you got all these countries out here giving you tax money, right? Giving you their natural resources on the low and stuff like that, you can have shit like that. You can afford to have motherfuckers just lay up on their ass and shit like that and collecting paychecks and stuff like that when you don't have no export. You know what I'm saying? What do you got? Everybody named mama up over there in Africa, pillaging and shit like that. And that's the reason why Africa is telling a lot of these black folks up over here in America to come on through, buy you some property and come on over here and live over here. Hell, we'll even give you a dual citizenship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, E. Wilson said he been MIA in the chats, but it's still all love and respect for all you brothers.
Oh man,
Will Magic Man said amazing work. Are treated like shit, even here in the UK where we are supposed to be civilized. Yeah, Did you read that PDF I put in the thing earlier?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't go over all of it, but I got some of the gist.
I told you, man. I get the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Did I send the Pedraza one?
No, you sent the Kovalev
The
one.
Kovalevs. All right, I put the Pedraza one in there later. I put the Pedraza one in there later. You
You
gonna
said you got paid ten
man that you
thousand
gonna
for that
how you
journey.
get $15,000?
Hey man,
Huh?
hey man. I don't know
15,000.
what they negotiate. I mean, Dave Allen got paid. What was it on the Joshua Molina undercard? He got paid
No,
ten
but
thousand.
we talk about a dude. We talking about a dude that was supposed to be somebody that they was still trying to sit up over there and gas up and stuff like that to get him to be somebody and stuff like that. And then at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You give him $15,000. 50, yeah, he fought on somebody's undercard and shit like that, but you gave him $15,000.
Wait, wasn't it knockover? Let me see if I got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not gonna translate into
You know,
much money after expenses. Let me see.
and it was at see the fight was at the fight was even at Madison Square Garden.
It was a knockover. It was this one, right?
No, the Torres guy. No,
It
was
was.
it Torres?
I thought you said it was the Rodriguez.
Yeah, it was Rodriguez. My bad. It was
Oh,
Rodriguez. He
okay,
got
yeah, that
fifteen
was a
thousand dollars
knockover.
versus Rodriguez.
That was a knockover, but
Yeah, but
still,
still, he still should have got it.
yeah,
He still should have got it. Yeah,
a little.
because people was tuning in. People was tuning in to watch the dude, even though it was a.
Shit, to be
You
honest
know what I'm
with
saying?
you, I mean, he had just
People still
lost.
was.
Literally, he was basically still champ. I mean, he just got knocked out by Davis, but it wasn't like he was some champion from 10 years ago. He
Yeah,
had just been a titleist literally like a couple months ago, not even, and yeah,
yeah,
literally a month ago, and he got paid 15 racks. Jesus, slave labor, especially when Bob Arum has a private jet running around. Guys like that aren't even they're not even greedy. They just want power. Simple guys like me and you, if we had enough money to do whatever we want, we'd just chill for the rest of our lives. Like we don't really care about, trying to fame or whatever else. But like most people,
nah, but
but people like Bob
I
Arum,
wouldn't. I'm a no, but I'm a fan. I believe in karma.
hmm,
I seriously believe in karma, and I seriously believe that whatever you do to people eventually is going to catch up to you, whether or not you believe in it or not. You know what I'm saying? You could be on your deathbed. Um, your health right now, the health that you got right now, it could be better, but and stuff like that. But I'm a fan of karma. When you do people wrong and stuff like that, you're gonna get exactly what you fucking deserve.
hmm,
You know, you're gonna get exactly before your time is up. Before your time is up, you're gonna get exactly what you dealt. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So there's a reason why a lot of people ain't jumping over there to top rank and stuff like that. But you gotta and then like even I want to move the subject,
yeah.
and talk about that old Layla Ali thing. I'm just like, man, if you don't just sit your ass down somewhere,
What did she say?
you know what I'm
Uh,
saying? Like
was it
me
about
personally,
Fields?
she says, huh?
Was it about Clarissa Shields?
Yeah.
Okay, what'd she say?
She said something about like how she would whoop her and this and that and the third. I'm
We
like,
should have Layla
man,
Ali should
sit
have been
your
worried
ass
about
down. You ain't trying to come
that.
back. She covered the Ann Wolf thing, but it is
Exactly.
what it is. That's still a back and forth. He said, she said thing too. She said she tried to make the Will
Yeah,
fight and this and the third, but whatever.
he didn't want
It
to fight
didn't
them
happen.
both.
It didn't. It doesn't matter. What? No, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm gonna say it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So it's a shoulda, coulda,
That's what I'm
woulda.
talking about. Why are these fights
So
that should have just been, been done and dealt with?
it's it. No, I'm not gonna sit over here and say neither one of them didn't want the fight or whatever. But the only thing I'm gonna say is it shoulda, coulda, woulda. And
Don't
then
worry
you're gonna come
about
over
it.
here talking about you will whoop Shields, but you ain't gonna show nobody you can. So
Don't worry.
I
Don't
would
worry.
just say
Don't
I
worry
would just
about it.
say just be
I'll say
quiet.
my Dan will fight.
I would just say just be quiet and sit down and be a spectator. You know what I'm saying? Because you just it ain't nothing but space and opportunity. And Shields replied back, it's like you could talk all you want to, but I'll give you 6 months and we could fight at 168. So you know, all these that's the reason I'm not a fan of shit talkers and stuff like that, because anybody could talk shit, to an extent. But at the end of the day, you got to back it up. How you back it up? You can't back fighting words and stuff like that with 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 words. You got to do that with motherfucking you know action. And I don't give a fuck about nobody's accolades on how many belts you got, how many people you fought and stuff like that. I'm a boxing fan, and whether or not you like it or not, there's you could have 4 belts in one division, 3 in the other one. You could be one time undisputed in one, and you could be whatever. You could be whatever the fuck people want to say to put you at pound for pound or the greatest boxer of all time and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, when you look around you, when you look at your left shoulder, when you look at your right shoulder, when you start looking at people that's sitting right dead smack next to your ass, what the fuck is you doing? Are you fighting those people that other people are putting in arguments with you about who's the best? Are you fighting people that's gonna sit there and solidify you as the best of all time, or pound for pound and stuff like that? You got people You got people talking about this Jimenez. Nobody want to see that shit but the WBC. You got people talking about Katie Taylor and Shields and Cecilia and all and Amanda Serrano and all these other females. But guess what? It's never happened. What the fuck is the argument all about? Fuck all them accolades. You as a boxing fan, why does it fucking matter when a motherfucker has all these accolades, but they ain't fighting the motherfuckers to solidify it? They ain't making no bangers. You sitting up over there, we sitting up over here talking about what about this and what about that, blah blah, whoop de whoop whoop. Yeah, because sometimes the shit is entertaining. But if the fights don't happen, ain't nobody no fucking pound for nobody no greatest. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that. I don't give a fuck about nobody's fucking opinion with pound for pound. Ain't nobody fighting nobody. The motherfucker to the left, the motherfucker to the right, and sometimes there's niggas there's niggas sitting right behind them and in front of them, and they ain't saying shit. They just sitting there being quiet. Ooh, I hope he don't say nothing to me.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? You got Dillian White calling out everybody. You got Dillian White calling out all the church mouses that ain't doing. Look, you got Dillian White calling out all that ain't. They ain't chirping. They ain't gnawing on the cords. They ain't going around pillaging the refrigerator, the crumbs on the floor. They ain't doing shit but just laying there, not eating, waiting to fucking die from hunger. That's the motherfuckers he calling out. And that's the motherfuckers some of these out. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just renegading.
It's a weird shit. He's him, bro. Dylan White, man. It's just I don't even entertain him, and I wouldn't even make like a breakdown of a him Wilder fight. Honestly, I don't think it's even competitive. Like, if he was treated so badly by the WBC, why don't he sue? Common
What'd you say?
sense. I said if he was treated so badly by the WBC, why don't he sue?
He can't sue.
At
That's like
least push it
he can't sue.
instead of talking about it.
And nah, he can't sue. You know, he talked about and all that stuff, but those are just idle fucking threats. He can't fucking sue. What are you gonna sue for? What the judge gonna say? What is the judge gonna say? Oh, you when you signed up with the WBC, you read their rules, didn't you? Case closed.
Let me see this here. Yeah, he Woodson. Yeah, I think Ali and Shields thing is BS because they won't fight anyway. Is this official cool Johnny guy? I think he might be a troll. Anyway. So this official cool Johnny dude might be a troll. I'm looking over here.
No, he's not. He's not a troll. I mean, yeah, kick that dude. He that dude with the I got him. He got his dick out in this picture.
Oh no, I didn't even see that. Jesus.
Yeah,
oh my Lord.
He was up over there.
I didn't even look.
Yeah, you can't be coming up over here with your
No. That's what I'm talking about, man. They were on my channel yesterday. They were on Mr. Boxing's today. A Chad Mullen dude. I don't know what's on with these guys, man. I think they're paid by, so and so. I won't say.
Yeah,
how's YouTube letting them get away with it?
Easy. You can't. You don't. If you don't report the motherfuckers and shit like that, they ain't gonna fucking know. They don't go around. They catch these onesies and twosies and stuff like that.
No, what I'm saying as far as the picture, the image. To upload the image, you should be able to.
That shit. Nah, I don't.
No, Mike.
I don't think they do.
Mike, there's a program that does it.
Huh?
Whenever you upload images,
there might be a program that does it. Dude, I'm telling you, there might be a program that does it, but that program ain't gonna catch everything. It's a computerized program. It's not gonna catch everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even if they do have it and stuff like that, it's flawed. I don't.
But that's the phallus in the picture.
Oh, I'm not even worried about the picture. I'm just like, whatever. You want to show a whole bunch of grown ass men, your ding-a-ling and stuff like that. Hey, look at me, or pull up some picture of some other dude, and put it out there. Whatever, man. Whatever. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do. It's none of my fucking business.
What's all this about?
That is some weird shit.
Yeah. What's all this about? Tyson Fury talking about how he wants to going for the knockout. Everybody's heard that before.
I mean, what one thing that I tell everybody is that name something out of Tyson Fury's mouth that you could believe in.
Not much.
That you believe. Name something out of Tyson Fury's mouth that you believe. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that comes out of his mouth. That contradicts what he says that he about. And then not only that, there's a lot of stuff that he says that is flat out fucking lies. And he's been doing it for a minute. you know, and I've been trying to tell a lot of these cats is that you gotta just allow these dudes to just run their mouth and stuff like that, and that just leave it at that. Leave it at that. Like there's no reason um to there's no reason to sit up over here and talk about every Tyson Fury says. You know what I'm saying? There's like
Yeah.
no reason to do that because the dude is a fucking pathological liar, sociopath, whatever you want to call him. It's like the dude just wants to fit in. He just wants to fit in. He wants you to believe in him. You know, that's the reason why when the mother and he got to look around and stuff like that, and he only laughs when everybody else is laughing and stuff like that. He can't laugh just because he thinks his joke is funny. He wants to see your reaction. You know what I'm saying? He's a joke. You know,
Yeah.
he's a flat out fucking joke. And I believe when him when he says this, I'm gonna knock out Deontay Wilder or this, that, and the third and stuff like that. I don't believe that shit. I'm just like whatever, man. You know, you didn't do it the first time. You didn't do it with you didn't do it with Otto Wallins.
He can't knock shit out.
So, you know, he can, but he if in order for you to knock somebody out, you got to commit to something. You got to commit to much, you know. And I think that he knows he ain't got the chin. I think that I think Fury knows that he ain't got the chin to be doing that shit, and so that's the reason why his fighting style is like that, because he ain't got the fucking chin. Because if he had the chin, he'd be knocking everybody out. He would have had Otto Wallins up out of there, but he ain't got the chin. You know?
Yeah.
He ain't got the look at his fighting style. Look at his fighting style. Yeah, he got a whole bunch of stoppages.
Pity pat punches.
He got a whole bunch of stoppages after motherfuckers get tired from Tyson Fury leaning on him, using his height, holding their head down, using his elbows and shit. Let's keep it real. His fighting style shows me he ain't got a fucking chin. E. Woodson said Fury just, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because he is funny as sometimes. I don't, you know, he's a sad clown. He's a sad clown, you know. He had the circus around a whole bunch of people. You know, the motherfuckers, when ain't nobody watching, the motherfucker bawling and crying himself to sleep.
There it is, the first fight with Big John McDermott. They thought he lost.
Tyson, you got the win, you got the verdict. Did you deserve it?
Yeah, I deserved it, yeah. I worked very hard for that. I dig so deep for that. John McDermott was a lot harder than I thought he'd ever be. All credit to him, but I thought I worked hard throughout the fight and I deserved to win.
He feels he won it. Do you have sympathy for him?
No, not really. He's got to think he's won on his own show in his own town. He caught me with a few right hands over the top and a few body shots, but he was trying to maul in close early. That was about it. And I was one working, so I deserved the verdict. And if he wants a rematch, let's get it on.
That was only your 8th fight. Did you show some inexperience there this evening?
Well, an 8 fight. What can you expect? I showed enough to win against a veteran of 30 fights, an English heavyweight champion. So it's just up bigger and better things from now on. And like I say, if John McDermott wants it again, let's get it on again. I'll stop him next time.
What did you learn in there this evening?
I learnt 10 threes is hard from a step up from 4 rounds. And you just got to work. I showed grit and determination. Just got on with it, got it with a few shots, but got on with my job and won the fight. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm happy with the outcome.
And you actually want to fight him next.
I'll fight him next, no problem. Right here again. No problem. I got much better. That was just a little chip off the block, really. I didn't get nothing going. It was a half night for me. But I still managed to get the better of John McDermott on the night. All issues go to John McDermott. What can I say? John McDermott, he is a good fighter. John McDermott is a tough man. He's awkward. He comes in to fight, and he's a war horse. Anyone who wants to fight John McDermott,
You can turn that shit off.
Well done tonight. In your mind, how did you score that fight?
Listen, I thought going into the last round, my corner told me, John, you're in front. You're at least 4 rounds in front. Keep on him. I thought the last round was level. I thought I well nicked it. I honestly thought I nicked it.
Try and tell us how you're feeling now after a verdict like that.
You know how he's absolutely ridiculous. I beat Danny Williams hands down in Dagenham, and they give it away. You know, I beat someone to give him an English title. They give it away again. What have I got to do to win here? I'm a nice guy. I don't let my people down. I'm a nice, genuine guy. He's the one shouting his mouth off. I know he's a nice guy. Maybe he's a nice guy down to earth, but he's the one with a big mouth. And I'll get penalised for it.
He did say he'd give you a rematch. Do you want one?
I'll have a rematch. Yeah, I'll have a rematch, mate. I would definitely have a rematch.
Frank, can that fight happen?
Definitely, that was a bigger robbery than the Holyfield Lewis draw. I mean, you know, I'm sure it'd be called up before the ball for my behaviour, but Terry O'Connor is a disgrace to British boxing what he done here tonight. And doing that, you know, people are like, why do I want to be in a business when you're getting robbed? Daylight robbery. He didn't even have a mask on. Dick Turpin at least wears a mask when he robs you.
Funny. But yeah, that's the type of stuff that goes on, man.
Yeah, I mean, I like me. I really wouldn't. I'm like, you know, that shit's in the. You know, I like to leave shit like where it's at, because, you know, I keep trying to tell people that these guys out here and stuff like that, you know, they not truthful with what they. Hey Laws D, what's happening, baby? What's up, Laws? Where you at, Laws? They're not truthful with a lot of things. And, you know, I try to tell people, like, you have to pay attention to these guys. And you ain't got to pay attention to them, like, closely. You know what I'm saying? You just got to understand that, you know, sometimes when these guys open their mouth and they start talking and stuff like that, and all you hear is jaw jabbing, constant jaw jabbing, something ain't right, because they trying to sell you something. You know what I'm saying? Now, everybody want to talk about how Deontay Wilder got knocked down by this dude in the round and stuff like that. Not knocked out, but just knocked down.
Which one, pro?
I'm not worried about it. It's a professional fight. I'm not worried about which one.
Whoa, wait. What are you talking about? What do you mean you're not worried about it?
I'm not worried about who it was with. I'm just talking about the situation. So,
okay.
I'm not worried. Yeah, I'm not worried about who it was against. I'm just like, I'm not worried about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously,
I'm worried as a pro or amateur is what I'm saying.
I said it was pro.
Oh, the Harold Sconers?
I'm not worried about that shit. I'm not worried about. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, you gotta always go. You could go by what you think and stuff like that, but you know, your opinion don't matter with what the actual fucking what's written in stone in black and white. You know, you can say whatever you want to, but you know, whatever you gotta say ain't gonna dictate with what history has written down. You know? So I just leave it where it lay. You know what I'm saying? And keep it pushing on to the next, because people are quick to bring that shit up, but they ain't quick to bring up AJ's past shit, Fury's, all these other boxers' past shit. You know, it's the doubt, like, and then when you look at Clarissa Shields, it's kind of like, damn. And then you start looking at all these other boxers, you're like, damn, it do seem like there's like a bit of an agenda with the downfall of some of these professional fighters that happen to be black. And as you can say it how you want to, but you know, let's keep it recent. You know, let's keep it recent. You know, when you hear a derogatory remark, a racist remark, or you know, you hear somebody talking about how keep calling somebody some country bumpkin from Alabama. You hear about somebody saying some transatlantic to America, or you hear about a Sergio Kovalev beating up women, or you hear about clenbuterol, or you hear about all this other cheating ass shit. And you mean to tell me you come out the woodwork like Captain Save-A-Ho for a supposed, I'm just gonna say I got doubts if it's a female or not, but you come out the woodwork like Captain Save-A-Ho with a cape on and everything on a defense. You know, on a defense, and you ain't sitting up over here defending nothing else. What are you defending? Who are you defending?
Who was it? Franchon Cruz's cousin said that she wore.
I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was a cousin.
But even honest, fuck it. She said it. She said it. Who cares? You know, unless you want to do an investigation on it, but don't come out and say, "Oh, that's bullying." Why?
No, I mean,
worse.
I mean, he could he got to understand. He got to understand this. If you're gonna say it's bullying, right? How is it bullying? Right? And then you got to understand is that do people have a legitimate fucking legitimate like rational fucking way of thinking about whether or not that's a female or a male? Is it rational to say that the way it looks, the way it talks, and the way it walks, and that this person lives in and chooses to look like a man? And then not only that, do you think that when she walks around town, do you think that some people say "sir" on accident? Do some people say "excuse me, sir" on accident?
Yeah.
And then after that, does she say, "I'm not a sir, I'm a female"? What does she reply with?
Who knows?
It's a fucking legitimate. It's a legitimate fucking. They say that's a male. It's nothing. It's nothing far fetched. You know, it's straight up.
Yeah,
it's straight up.
like it came out of the sky.
Huh?
It's not like it came out of the sky. Like, I mean,
yeah. It's not like,
it's a decent, it's a solid point to make. You know,
Right.
it's a solid accusation. It's not like out of there. It's fair to ask it. If you dress like a man, you walk like a man,
Yeah.
you look like a man. And even then, why is the WBC
Why you get mad when somebody call you a man?
Why is the
Because-
WBC going to come out and do bullying instead of doing it? They just need to shut the fuck up.
Because
Go ahead.
they legitimately wanted to fight Shields. They wanted to fight Shields,
Yeah.
and I bet they even call that. I bet you they even call that for a mandatory. I bet you they would. So it's to me it's this smacking your fucking face. I mean, you know, I say it all the time and stuff like that, you know. But I try to tell a lot of people, man, don't go fucking thinking that
This is what they do. They drop down. They tell her to drop down to 54 and then immediately call it. They'll tell her to drop down to 54 and then immediately call it.
Yeah, maybe.
Drop down to 54, fight a bump, and then call it. Oh, well, she was the champion in the other weight class.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I'm not. They can have that shit if that's the way they want to play things. You know, they can have it. I don't think that chick is all that anyways.
Nah.
She don't. You know, I keep trying to tell folks, man. There's one thing for certain that you have to have with facing Clarissa Shields, and that's defense.
Yeah, just these man, these women, dude, like between that Napoleon fight and the Franchon Cruz fight, damn were they in tough, bro. They literally were having 6, 7 inch height disadvantages and just overall it was like David versus Goliath fights, and they both went to close decisions. I mean, to have that fortitude, salute.
Well, some of them women are
Salute.
just short, man.
Yeah, but even to fight girls that much bigger than they are should be commended.
Eh, mm, mm.
No?
It's like what do they do? It's like those fights. Those are the fights. Those are like you in this weight class, and what do you do? Like you're just it's that's what you gonna have to do. You know what I'm saying? That is exactly what you're gonna have to do. Like
There's no reason for those girls not to drop down. You know, they're only 5'5". They could get down to 120 pounds if they wanted to.
Yeah, but
pounds.
I don't know that. I seriously don't. I seriously don't know what they can do. Because
they can get down to 126.
You know, I can say that, but I don't know
Where
what they can do.
I'm saying they should be able to, as far as their height is concerned, unless they're
nah, not necessarily.
How much muscle
it is, but it doesn't necessarily work like that because you know, females their weight, the how they gain weight and how they maintain weight is different than males. So I can't say that, you know, if you 5'8", 5'6", 5'10", it should be better for you to just move down and blah 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 whoop, but it might not be that easy for them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
It might not be that easy for them to maintain those weights.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be easy.
Huh?
It probably wouldn't be easy to get down.
Because they have to get down. They have to get down to that weight. Then then you exercising. You know what I'm saying? Then you exercising, and then after that, you know, just maintaining the weight and all that stuff, man. I don't think that it's you know, I don't think it's like all that, man.
Yeah, I'm getting it right now, man. I've lost 2 pounds this week, and I just feel like tired. When I go to work out, I'm tired. Tired. I'm just tired all over. Trying to get back down to at least 73, 75.
Oh.
Man, I put on weight, bro. Over break, I probably 6 pounds of fat and 4 of it water. Like I wake up in the morning, I'm 82.
Oh.
Working 10.
No, I don't go around watching my weight, so I ain't got the problems, bruh.
Yeah, I gotta get back down, get lean again. Anything else you want to talk about? We went over most of the stuff, you know, with the Hurd fight, but there was something else I wanted to talk about. I just forgot. Shit. There's not really that much to talk about, honestly, except for tomorrow. I might just shut shop down and get on Laws's tomorrow.
Yeah, Law's been acting like a pootie. He don't want to go live on Fridays and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he said, Laws, you young, be a fatty. Laws D said, tired Tyrone, never done a day's work in your life, bro, apart from pushing the pen. Damn!
Oh,
Laws on that ass.
why?
Laws on that ass today. Laws said,
I've worked full time several times. Now, granted, I've never worked full time for more than 3 months straight, but
mm,
I have worked full time several times in my life.
damn. Shit, man. I'm like this, man. I put it like
Mhm.
this. Um, I did construction for a day in 120-degree weather and shit. Construction ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I don't give a fuck if you own the heavy machinery and stuff like that. Like you gotta pay attention, you gotta look around. You know what I'm saying? You get hot in those holes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them bobcats and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of them cherry pickers and shit. I be trying to tell folks, man, you get your ass out there and do that day labor, but like I did a couple times back home, just to make a couple extra dollars, because I had a full-time job, but I want to make a couple extra dollars on the weekends and shit. Go do that day labor shit. Man, you busting your ass out there in that heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's fucking. Man, I wouldn't be able to do that for more than a year. If that.
It'll get you in shape. As Laws.
That construction shit, yeah. All them motherfuckers are strong.
Yeah, man. There was something else, man. There's something else to talk about, but let me see.
Oh, Laws is on. What's up, Laws? Now he decides to join. What's up? What's up, man?
Yeah, this is
Yeah, not a lot, bro. You good?
Not much. Not much. Just chilling.
Yeah, I haven't gone live because, excuse me, just one sec.
Uh-huh.
I moved house, didn't I, over Christmas?
Yeah, yeah. How is your house? Your new apartment?
Yeah, it's good, man. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's still just buying a few things, and I need to buy a desk tomorrow.
Hey, Laws, man, you gonna put a stripper pole in there or what?
Yeah, fucking hell. I wish, mate. Nah, it's all right, man. It's quite. I've had no internet, so I only got the internet Monday. So I'm going to go.
Because of it takes time for them to get in. Because I
ordered it 3 weeks ago, mate. I've had to wait to fucking 3 weeks for it to come through.
Appointment and all this. I remember when I had to put it in, and they said I had to wait a week and a half or something. I had to book. Said what?
Yeah. Yeah, this was 20th of December when I ordered it.
That's
And
ridiculous.
it only came on the 3rd. That's what I said to you on my last live stream. I said I won't have internet till the 13th of January.
Yeah, you were saying.
And then I got it Monday, so I've just made a couple of videos this week. I'm going to go out tomorrow and buy a new desk, a new chair. So hopefully I'll be going live tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But you're away, aren't you, Mike, this weekend?
You said what?
Mike, you're away this weekend.
I might. I don't know. Depending on what my homie doing, I might just go. Yeah, I'm being Toledo tomorrow. I might just go down to Toledo tonight, kick it with the fellas, or I might just go down early morning because I gotta go get some goat, cow foot, and cow skin from the store, and maybe some salted fish.
Yeah, saltfish.
If I got some,
Beautiful.
if I can get some
Love saltfish.
Yeah, but that's if I get. If I
Well,
got some room.
Are the Yardies your friends from down there?
No, my wife, and then Monty, and Monty is not a Yardie. He's from Guyana. He's from South America.
All right,
Black
yeah.
dude, dark as he's pretty dark. And then
Ace of Spades.
Josh, Mr. Josh, he a Yardie. He like cow skin, so I was gonna slide them some provisions.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I'll be going live
Yeah.
tomorrow. Hopefully, everything goes well. So I'll catch you next weekend then, Mike, because obviously you won't be about.
No, I might be able to get on. Like if I'm at my my old lady got to work Saturday, so I could probably slide in before I head out for a few festivities. So
Few festivities, like it.
yeah.
Woodson.
E. Woodson, fucking hell, he's always fucking terrorizing me him all the time. Calling me a fucking hooligan and shit.
You is a hooligan, man.
He's a good brother.
We heard about you.
Hey, Los,
He put Loz beat up the last internet guy. He's too scared to come around now. He's fucking off his head. Fucking E. Woodson. Not right in the head. He's a good brother. Very, very good brother. Appreciate your support, E. Woodson, man. He's always supporting me. Supports everyone. Yeah, go on. Not bad. Well, go on, bro. What were you saying?
Were you able to keep up with just general boxing shit?
Some of it. I was very amazed. I only found out the other day that J-Rock's fighting. Is it tonight or tomorrow? Tomorrow.
Yep.
Damn. Oh, Tyrone, you're gonna have to give us a name of that fucking. Put it in that decent streaming site where you stream all the fights off.
Oh, Crack Stream?
Is that what it's called? Crack Stream?
Yeah, but Alex was talking about how you need a VPN.
Right.
From your side. He said he had that issue trying to do it from over there. So I don't know. Well, yeah,
Right.
that's why I was using. I'm probably not going to use it, Crack Streams, because it's just going to be on Fox. So I'll just.
Right. Well, you see, so I've got rid of Sky Sports now. I fucked it all off. Got rid of Sky TV. It's too expensive.
How much?
Especially now. Pardon?
How much a month for Sky?
Sky. Well, I had the phone line, which was Sky, the internet, which was Sky, and the full package. And we had multi-room for upstairs and downstairs. And I think I was paying about £80 a month.
Okay.
Which is probably about $100, I would say.
Yeah.
Just short of $100. But it's too expensive. It's all right when I was living with my ex. Well, when I was with my ex-partner, because it was only like £40 a month. But when you're on your own, I can't afford them prices now. No chance. So I got rid of it. So I need to find something where I can stream all the boxing. Otherwise, I ain't going to be able to talk about fights because I ain't going to be watching any.
Yeah, the only thing I pay for right now is Showtime, but that's through something.
Yeah.
Else. But other than that, I stream pretty much all the fights.
What do you stream them on? Do you stream them on your laptop?
Yep.
Or on a smart TV?
My laptop.
Your laptop, yeah. You see, have you ever heard of Modro? I've had Modro a few times.
Yeah,
I've
heard it. No, I've heard it.
It's all right, Modro is. I find you can get Sky Sports on there. You can get BT Sports. I found Fox Sports on there as well. But the pay-per-view fights, I can't seem to find them. That's why I fucked it off.
Those are hard to get depending on what your stream is.
Right. That's what it is. I was going to say, because every time I've ever seen a pay-per-view fight on there, I can't. Every time there's been a pay-per-view fight and I've gone on Modro, I can't find it.
Has been behind.
Yeah.
But yeah, J-Rock's fighting tomorrow.
Yeah. Who's he fighting?
A guy called Jason Rosario. So this guy is really prevalent on the PBC Fox undercard.
Yeah.
They
Hey, Hill, come here.
they had him fight you know, prospects and stuff. He's from Dominican Republic. Then he fought no problem Nate Gallimore and got knocked out. And then he's been on a winning streak, you know, since beating people like Jamonte Clark, prospects, and
All right. Yeah.
but the guy had a split decision with Jorge Cota.
J Rock's gonna toe him up though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, to be fair, the guy Rosario has decent skills. I don't know what happened in that Cota fight, but yeah, he shouldn't be fighting for a title.
Yeah. I was listening to Usyk before KQKC. He was on about apparently if the winner of this fight tomorrow will be taking on Charlo again.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But he was saying like he don't think there'll be a knockout this time because obviously J Rock's gone away and reinvented himself and come back a lot better fighter.
Jamel, he has a chance to. He can beat Jamel, but
Yeah, that's what KQ was saying.
He wouldn't if he fought Jamal. I don't think he'd beat Jamal again.
Yeah.
Jamal was just too big for him, too strong and too fast.
Well, they don't fight at the same weight, so do they, the brothers, or do they?
But Jamal moved up. But just when you Jamal and Jamal is just a more physically imposing guy, the stronger guy, faster, bigger, punches harder.
Yeah, than his brother.
Yeah, Jamal would trash J Rock again. In my opinion.
All right, fair enough.
J Rock, he's a good fighter. He's a good all round fighter, good character, but
yeah, he's a good fighter because he fucking destroyed Hurd, didn't he?
Yeah, it wasn't a lucky punch versus Charlo. I'll tell you that right now, because Charlo knocked him down with the jab.
I never seen that fight, so I can't comment on that.
Go back and watch it.
Which fight?
J Rock versus
Charlo.
J Rock
Charlo,
the big guy.
I can't recall. I can't recall.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, me too.
Charlo knocked him down with a jab and then destroyed him with that uppercut.
I'm gonna watch that then on YouTube after I get off here. Then.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just gonna go for a cigarette. I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
I'm on top floor, so I've got to fucking go all the way down to bottom floor.
Yeah.
I'll see them in.
All right. Anything you want to talk about, Mike? Yep.
Tyrone, I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, as far as fights, what we got really on the schedule. You know what I mean?
I don't know because I ain't been paying attention to the schedules like that, but I mean, next month we got Wilder.
Yeah.
So you know that's good. I mean,
biggest fight of the year.
Kind of worried about,
Biggest fight of the year. I think so.
Yeah.
I think even when 2020 is out, it'll be the biggest fight of the year. Honestly. What do you think?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. I was listening to somebody talking to me on Facebook Live, and I'm kind of like, wee. But anyways, I'm just like this. I just can't wait for the Wilder fight. Then I can't wait to see who Clarissa's gonna fight next. I can't wait to see once Gervonta Davis get rid of this dude, what he gonna do after that. I got a whole bunch of what ifs, man. I'm just hoping that, it start looking good. There's some other fights, man. I just forgetting. Hey, the Charlo brothers, the Charlo brothers. Look at them. Like, that'd be great. You know what I'm saying? We can get something popping with them.
I think it'll be Charlo Eubank.
Huh?
I think it'll be Charlo Eubank this year.
Nah, I don't want to see that shit. I don't think anybody want to Charlo on shit and then get back into whether or not he gonna fight somebody like that again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a waste of time. You're gonna get up in there and get your ass whooped because you ain't learned nothing yet.
Who? Which one? Jamal?
Eubank.
Oh, yeah. Eubank. Yeah. He's not beating Jamal.
Yeah, like nobody. Yeah, I hope they don't do that shit.
You got
Man. I hope they don't. And if they do it, don't bring that shit up over here. Take that shit to the UK. Take that shit to the UK.
And Charlo fighting the UK. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, because think of what we gonna do? What we gonna do with that shit up over here? We can't get jiggy with that.
It's a okay fight, but I think there's a clear cut favorite. You know what I'm saying? And I do agree with you. I think Eubank needs to go win a real fight.
What'd you say?
I agree with you. Eubank got lucky, his last fight. He needs to go away and work on his skills and win a real fight before he fights Charlo.
And then come back and try to and back on your,
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, man.
Yeah. Who else we got? Devin Haney. Let's see what he gonna do. Earl. I mean, there's a long list. There's a long list of fighters calling out other fighters that want better fights. That want to step up, like you like to say all the time.
Because of the options on the table. Guys don't want to fight him. What did Jerron Ennis's dad said? He said they were. He said they offered the fight to some top people in the top 15 at welterweight. He said one top 5 guy. He said they give him. He said he wants or top 10 wants 1.5 million to fight Jerron Ennis.
I mean, you ain't gonna get that money over here. You gotta take that shit across the pond. That's what I keep trying to say. And the reason why I say that is because of the amount of people that's gonna tune into the pay-per-view.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The amount of people that's gonna see that pay-per-view and come up to watch the fight and stuff like that. Ain't nobody really stunting you. People really ain't stunting you over here. You know what I'm saying? Only people that's stunting you, I'm sorry, not stunting you, but paying attention to you are people like me and you. Me and you are two.
Yeah, the hardcores, but the pass won't.
There ain't enough of us. There ain't enough of us to give you a meal. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you, because you, I don't think even if there was pay-per-view, we ain't doing no 250. Versus that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Would they entertain it as pay-per-view? I think it's like Eubank Charlo is like Well, it depends where you have it. If you
No.
have it on the UK, you can probably do that. But I don't know if you could get away with that here.
Huh?
It's a really, I think it's a great Showtime main event.
Yeah.
But I
Why
don't
why
know if
do that?
it's in between worlds. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now I'm reading these instructions this dude sent me, man, because my what do you call it? I utilize a fucking mic. I'm using a compressor right now on my vocals. Because
Okay.
I bought it and because I can. And my meter been fucking up. Like, 'cause I got like I don't have a digital, I have an analog meter on it and it ain't working. So I just been going off how it sounds. So, and now I'm talking to the dude. Like right now, it was working, but now it ain't working no more. So, um,
E. Woodson says he wants to see J.
yeah,
Rock Jamel. Yeah, definitely, man.
yeah. Good luck, my brother.
To get some. I think that happens this year.
Which one?
J. Rock Jamel. I think it happens this year.
It most definitely can't happen this year. Most definitely can't happen this year. But the thing about it is these guys just gotta want it. You know, they just gotta
I
want it.
hope
I mean,
the sanctioning bodies don't get in the way.
yeah, that's another thing too. I think sometimes they do be playing.
Uh huh.
Um, uh, I think they do be doing that.
Yeah, man.
I think they do be doing that. See, dude, this is the reason why I sent the fucking pic. I don't have a rear adjuster for the needle. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't. I just, man, I'm just hoping that these dudes get up in there. Actually, just gonna turn it off because this motherfucker, man. I tell you what, hold up, it's gonna get. Let me know if it's too loud. Um,
Oh,
these
that sounds really clear, actually.
these guys. I seriously think that some of these promoters and stuff like that been getting in the way, and the reason why I'm saying that they've been getting in the way is because of look how they did Devin Haney and Charlo with this
Yeah,
franchise stuff.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And I seriously think that they do that with other things in boxing. And see, you just hear that?
Yeah, it just went low.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to contact these dudes and get this shit fixed because it's some bullshit. So I'm gonna have to just contact them and get it fixed. You know, it just on my end, damn, it sucks. I just keep turning it off and turning it back on, and it'll be all right. Um, I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's just whatever. I you, like how the fuck you get in the fight? How do you get in the way of that?
Money. I don't know, man. At least I was looking through the rankings, and he has some weird Bakhtar, some weird dude for the IBF, man. God knows. And then Jared Hurd is number one in the WBA. Man, Hurd can come in today and be like, you know what, I want the rematch or something.
You know what he should have. He should have. You know what with Jared Hurd, I can understand, the rematch situation and stuff like that. I think he knew that he was not ready for no fucking rematch.
I agree. I agree.
And I'll be right back. Hold up.
Yeah.
I'm still here. I'm just gonna turn this off.
Hmm.
All right, there we go. Hey man, hold up with all that goddamn singing. I'm just, where was we at? Yeah, the dude. I don't think that he was quite ready.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I don't think that he was ready for that rematch.
Nah, me neither.
And if I was him, I wouldn't have taken it either. I would have, I would have worked on my craft for a little bit, because that's some dangerous shit. Like, people think this shit is just like, you get in the ring, you get hit a few times, you're like, you can seriously get fucking hurt. You know? Is that me or you?
What, the background noise?
You know? Yeah.
No, that's not me.
Oh, hold up.
We got laws. Yeah, there's laws.
Right, I'm going to jump off, fellas, because I'm going to play football on Xbox with my son.
All right, bro.
Right, I'll be about in the WhatsApp tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, peace out.
Yep.
Latest Mike, latest Tyrone.
All right.
E. Woodson, latest.
I told you,
Mike,
man. Nah, I just check something out real quick. Yeah, man. What was you talking about while I was gone?
Nah, we were just talking about what you were saying. You said it wasn't the right decision for him to take. It was the right decision for him not to take the rematch. That's what it was, because he weren't ready.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
He didn't have his trainer. A whole bunch of shit. I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
I mean, I don't blame him either, but it's just kind of like, people could be like, "Oh, he was ducking."
Nah.
And I'm like, dude, like, you can get seriously hurt in this ring. There's one thing be sitting there talking shit and faking the fault, and then there's another thing of damn, I think that girl heard what I said. There's another thing for you to be sitting up over woofing at the mouth, and there's another thing for you to just be sitting back, all quiet and stuff like that. So
He would says if. Go ahead.
Say again.
I said, go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna read E. Woodson's comment. E. Woodson says if Hurd would stop using his head as a target mitt, he'd be all right. Yep. I hated to take that many clean punches. Yeah, me too, E. Woodson. And yeah, peace out, the laws, man. We'll see him tomorrow. He'll be on tomorrow. Yeah, man. I think, isn't he with Shakur Stevenson's trainer? No,
I ain't been paying attention.
I think that's what he is. I think he's working with those guys up there. Hopefully they teach him some defense and some skills, because what I saw in the Welburn fight, where he tried to be defensive or whatever for the first couple rounds, it didn't work out. You remember that fight? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Earl Spence over here. He took his shirt and just squeezed all the goddamn sweat out of that hole. Like, goddamn. And that dude, that shit be pissing me off, man. Like, I'm like me. It's not necessarily like the benefit of the doubt, but I don't like to sit up. I don't like to sit here and like, go out on a limb and go all out on some of these boxers. Sometimes I just like to
evaluate. That's a good word. Evaluate.
Yeah, evaluate the situation and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
and kind of like, okay, this and the third and stuff like that, because a lot of the stuff is like, you really don't know. You really don't know for a fact what these fighters, what they're going through and stuff like that, and but you make assumptions and opinions and all these other things based off of you know, the things that you see. Now, based off of observations and stuff like that. Damn, I did a Deontay Wilder. I almost made a word up. Um, and that's what I try not to do, because I be trying my best not to talk bad about people, man. But sometimes I just can't fucking help myself. I try my best not to do it because, you know, sometimes that makes you like a bitter person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you should you shouldn't have to talk bad about somebody, but you should, you know, keep it real with the things that's going on. Now, do I think that, you know, Edward Hearn is a great promoter? Yeah, I think he's a great promoter. Do I think that he uses some of his fighters in a not so promoter way? Yes, I think he does.
I think manipulator. I think
Yes.
opportunist.
Yeah. You know, and when you think about it, that right there trickles down. That right there trickles down to, you know, the fighters that they do have, because the fighters that they do have, what are they doing? Who are they mentors? Who are they being taught by? And stuff like that. And that translate to some of the things what people say leading up to fights. You know, i.e., people saying, oh, you know, Early Crawford is not a good fight for 2020. I think it should wait. Who been teaching this guy to not give the fans the fights that they want? Who's been teaching this guy to sit up over here and not fight the competition he's supposed to be fighting, and until he thinks for certain that he could just get away with getting in the ring and beating, you know, Earl Spence easy as hell. You know what I'm saying? And I be trying to tell these cats, man, it's like, if anybody was, if I wasn't a hater, I mean, the man that I am, if I was on Mikey Garcia's team, I'm like, yo, this dude can box. I'm like, yo, he hits hard. Yo, his defense good. I'm like, this not gonna be easy, homie. You're not gonna outbox this guy.
It was Mikey's fault. His granddad was begging him, don't take the fight. Even his granddad came out and said that, he said don't fight Pacquiao either. He says he thinks Pacquiao is too big.
No, what I heard was Mikey Garcia is the one that kept telling them he want that fight. And they were saying no.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the granddad was begging him not to take the fight, not to take.
Yeah. But Mikey Garcia is the one that have convinced everybody, and then they came back and said, yeah, the stuff that he showed us, blah, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'm sitting back and I'm thinking like, yo, man, this don't seem right, homie. Somebody about to get hurt.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody big split, you know, and
he didn't win a round.
Huh?
He didn't win a round.
Nah, I don't think he won a round. I don't think he won a round either.
Yeah. And it showed on the judges' scorecard. What was it? 121.08, 121.07, and 121.07.
It was something. It was something.
It was a landslide.
Ridiculous. And
literally no judge gave him one round.
I wouldn't. You know what? I wouldn't have gave him one round either.
Me neither.
And
I wouldn't have done it either.
And the reason why I wouldn't have given him one round is because I didn't see much in that fight to give him those rounds that he maybe thought that he fucking deserved and stuff like that. I would not have gave him that shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Point blank, period.
I thought the scorecards were spot on.
I mean, you know, it's just it is what it is, man. I'm sucks to be him. You know, maybe that's where he should have been. He should have stayed. Uh, he should have stayed exactly where he was, out
Yeah.
the fucking way,
Yep.
and maybe uh that stuff would have
Like, why go and continue at this weight and fight Jesse Vargas instead of going back down
I can
and cleaning up your division?
I couldn't tell you. But one thing for sure that I can tell you is that they've been waiting on uh a fight like this.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why they've been waiting for a fight like this is because they've been waiting for a black dude to come out here and whoop like Earl Spence on his level.
Mm.
You know, because obviously they ain't been calling nobody else out. They ain't been calling a lot of these other guys out. Now and all of a sudden, you know, they want uh Earl Spence, but for what?
Yeah.
You know, they wanted that they was gonna use Earl Spence to sit up over there and solidify his place in boxing, and it didn't work out. I don't think that would have ever worked out or anything. I just think that it was gonna be
What do you want to call it? Chasing status gone wrong.
yeah.
Yeah. Now he's irrelevant. Sucks to be him. What else you want to cover?
Oh, that's all I got, man.
Yeah,
Unless you-
I don't. I'll let Stormy B man on here cook. I could be on here for too much longer. I'll probably catch.
Who? He just came on?
Yep.
Oh, this dude, man. He
What's up?
came on super late. That was Doc Yo Page, Stormy B man today.
Nah.
What's good, brothers? Hey,
going
man.
Not much.
Stormy B man was on the train, man. I didn't drive in to work today, so I was late. I could only listen up until this point.
Oh, no problem, man. We didn't have much to talk about anyway. Just
I was actually out here listening when Lost D was still on there, and I was trying to get on before he got off because I was gonna say, "Don't duck me, son," but he was already gone.
Damn,
Don't
that's
with
cold.
the list. We like Keith Thurman with the list. Don't
Yeah.
duck, son.
Don't duck me
Don't
some.
duck me.
Don't duck me some.
No, what's good, fellas? How you guys doing this evening?
And
Oh.
pretty good. You
Yeah,
still
all
doing
right.
your top session tonight?
Yes, sir.
I'll be tuning in.
Shit, I'm trying to see what I'm gonna cook tonight, or if I'm just gonna go out and go get something to eat.
Anything you want to cook on, Stormy? As far as events and shit like that?
Not really. I just, wanted to join you guys. I can throw this out there if you haven't talked about it yet. What do you guys think about the momentum that's starting to build with this talk about the beef that's going on between Clarissa Shields and Layla Ali?
Yeah, Michael he just started. We could go over that, definitely, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part.
Oh no, you're good. I was like, my thinking is this, why is she talking now? Why does she cover over all the Ann Wolf stuff? I mean, she should have been focused on trying to fight Ann Wolf. Don't come out of the waterworks now and try to talk about Clarissa Shields. What do you think, Stormy?
There's another way to look at it. It's like allow history to be what it can be. I talked recently about passing the baton in the sport.
Right.
This would be a great opportunity for Clarissa to get clout. And if she
And
whoops
Nick,
if she whoops Layla Ali's butt,
she could do that.
which is more than likely she would,
Yep.
she would get to snatch that luster that Layla Ali carried. You understand? See, this is the one thing that a lot of modern people don't understand about the sport of boxing. You think Larry Holmes wanted to beat Ali up?
No,
No.
no, not at all.
In order to shut the fans up, the naysayers and everything, oh, you never beat Ali. He fought Ali.
Yeah.
Plus $5 million. You understand?
Yep.
So if these two fighters can generate some income, I would watch it. You would,
Me too.
excuse me, you would watch it too.
Yeah, me too.
But what would take place historically is Clarissa Shields would have a chance to close the door on Layla. Who closed the door on Layla? Nobody.
Nobody.
Layla just kind of went on off to herself. And she was famous because of her dad's name. It wasn't because she was the best boxer. We know who the best boxer was. But they couldn't make that fight, or they wouldn't make that fight for whatever reason. But now here you have a even more decorated woman fighter who is going through the sport pretty much like Mike Tyson chewed through the heavyweight division in his heyday. So Clarissa is doing these things, and she's accomplishing in a manner that it really drives the sport forward. So Layla would be a sacrifice. Joe Louis sacrificed to Rocky Marciano. Ray Leonard sacrificed to Terry Norris.
Yep.
It happens. It's the natural progress of the sport. That's what's missing today. Earl Spence beat Kell Brook.
Yeah.
Kell Brook never got the fight with Floyd Mayweather.
Nope.
And it would have been more better if Earl Spence got a chance to beat Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Floyd exited that window, that side door, because he didn't want to be a part of history, passing the baton.
They want to get
And
out.
certainly the champions in the sport today are ducking that type of smoke. So you don't get a chance to see a completed process. You saw it most recently with the Devin Haney situation. He fought as a contender. He was supposed to get that fight that Lomo got, you know, against the guy what's that guy from the UK that Lomo beat?
Luke Campbell.
Luke Campbell. That's who Haney was supposed to get. They stole that opponent from him and then went for the franchise thing. So they fucked Haney twice. And if you count what they've done to him since he had surgery, 3 times. Because if you look at it for what it is, if Haney gets Campbell, that was the opportunity for the #1 contending spot.
Yeah.
So Lomo just blocked that and just took the fight for himself. He didn't have to fight Campbell, but it would have been a great step-up fight for Haney not because Campbell was so formidable that it's a step-up fight for Haney, but it was because of the positioning and the ranking in the sport and the natural progression of things. So you go up to fight Campbell, beat him. Now you've earned the #1 contention spot. And so the champion is now dutifully to face you. And when you whoop that champion's ass, you have coronated. That's your celebration. You become world champion by defeating the man who was supposedly the man. And so anything that he had as far as respect in the sport, consideration, economic empowerment, whatever, all of that you now gain. But see what stepping aside and becoming franchise does? He's still mired in a place that is so vague, we don't know what's going to happen. Because they even took that title away from him. Yeah, they said he could be champion Emirati, what it says, champion recess. That's garbage. What the hell is that? There was no champion in recess when Ray Leonard passed that baton to Terry Norris. You know? And when Oscar De La Hoya beat Chavez,
Yep.
The coronation. You understand? That's what transpired through the sport. That's what's sorely missed in the sport when you're talking about it from a competitive standpoint. So Layla Ali, yeah, she stepped away. She's been away from the sport a long time. But the people she was fighting weren't at the level that Clarissa is now. And if it took her 6 months to get in shape for a fight, I'd watch it. Because
Didn't Ali wasn't she some beauty salon worker or something like that and said she wanted to be boxing?
Layla Ali, she has a reputation of being someone, even before she started boxing. She'll fight. She's got a fighting spirit. She's the son that Ali don't have. Because Ali's actual son is a part of that community that we won't be disrespectful.
Yeah.
So Layla is the son that he never had. And that's what really drove things. You see, plus, she has the fortune of having handsome looks like her dad and all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like all of that rolled up into a bottle made for great marketing. And she's accomplished. But everything that she accomplished in the sport, if you look at what she's doing today, all of the endorsements she has and the appearances and the opportunities for entertainment and this, that, and the other, that all came from fighting in the ring. So if Clarissa beats her down, Clarissa gets elevated even higher. See, and that's important in the sport. But I don't call for it I want to see Clarissa beat Layla up. No, I want to see progression in the sport. If Layla happens to upset Clarissa, that means that Layla was really a damn good fighter. Do you understand?
Yep.
So this is why I'm saying what I'm saying about that, and also giving a little insight on the significance of why these type of fights need to happen. Now, no, we don't want someone to have been away from the sport as long as she has to try to make this happen, just like we don't want to see Floyd Mayweather fighting MMA guys and guys who never boxed before or whatever. It would look better if he just had defended against Thurman or Spence.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He robbed the sport. That's why you guys need to stop talking about him, celebrating him, talking about he's the best of his day and all of that, because he's not. He was an opportunist.
Yep.
Once he got in there and found out how to make the money in the sport. He never helped any brothers become multimillionaires in the sport. Huh? So when you look at it for what it is, to hell with him. Let's talk about somebody else. But that's why I would like to see the fight between Ali and Shields.
Yeah, man, I agree with you. I think
I put it like this.
Go ahead, Mike.
I put it like this. That fight might happen. And the reason why I said it is because why was Layla Ali even talking anyways on a radio show?
Yeah.
Around the same time Clarissa was. Not only that, the subjects involved that was being talked about. If Layla Ali was on there to talk about anything else, charitable work, maybe, open up a new business, black empowerment, women empowerment, whatever the case may be, it was overshadowed by, the talks of Clarissa Shields and her. My main thing is that I don't care if Layla Ali thinks she can whip Clarissa Shields. I don't care if Clarissa Shields thinks she can whip Layla Ali. No more talk. With all these women With all these women talking about they want a bar of Clarissa Shields, with all these dudes saying they want a bar of these other male boxers, but don't want to fuck they having fun flapping them gums. Oh man, they having a ball flapping them gums, but they ain't doing what they supposed to do, which is nothing. So at the end of the day, I think that that right there, it was a political was a media stunt. I think that fight might just happen. Um, Layla Ali says she still got abs. That means she's still in the gym. Um, this Jimenez, whatever that is, need to fall back. Nobody want to see that shit. There's Cecilia Baracus. So there's Katie Taylor out there, ready for the picking. Nobody want to see that shit. So to me, there's only two fights that I want to see. There's the only fights that I want to see. Clarissa Shields fight is for one, Cecilia Brækhus, the two, Katie Taylor, and then if she's happened to get Layla Ali off her fucking stool, off the fucking couch, eat potato chips, bean pie, and all that shit, that's halal. Um, I would like to see that. Then after that, it could be that Jimenez, whatever it is. As far as I'm concerned, that's all I got to say about it.
And don't forget, in history, they went to get James J. Jeffries out of retirement to beat Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson. They even
that was the first time in history that it was proven that a fighter could be off for so long and can't come back and do it. It had never been tried before or whatever. And they were such staunch supporters of the white right.
Yeah, the White Hope. He dropped 140 pounds in that fight. I saw about it.
They wanted to do the best that they could to, get Johnson, get the title away from him.
Yep.
So now this is not that type of situation, but it's the thing about the old guard and the new guard.
Yeah.
And you need sometimes these bridges to be linked in order to advance the sport. You know what I'm saying? Joe Montana was a hell of a quarterback with the 49ers. But you had Steve Young waiting in the wings, and he couldn't do what he had to do or what he was capable of doing until they moved the aging Montana out of the way. And no, he wasn't Montana, but he was Steve Young. And he was pretty damn good too. You see what I'm saying? So it's natural in professional sports for the baton to be passed. I did a stream on that. I did a video on that. It means so much. You're a dad. You have a son. Your son becomes a man. That's your seed. You see what I'm saying? Something left behind by you to carry on. If you didn't leave a seed behind, and this is not any slam against anyone who doesn't have children, but I'm looking at it from the positive sense of how you could be proud for the extension of your family. In the sport, how you can be proud that the sport takes a step forward and advances because Christy Martin fought Layla Ali, and Layla was way too big for her.
Yeah.
But she fought her because Christy was the name in the sport at the time, and she was becoming an aging fighter herself at the time, and Layla was the hot new Clarissa Shields. But she was so much bigger. And guess what? Layla could have tried to do what Clarissa has done, move down in weight, but she didn't. How about that? And so that makes Clarissa look even better. But not to digress from the point I was making. Christy Martin was the name in the sport.
Yeah.
Layla came up kind of fast because of who her name was. Daughter of Ali. So quite naturally, they pushed her. But it's like if you look at the fact that she fought Christy Martin, as good as Christy Martin once was or whatever, she got beat down by Layla, and Layla took that female boxing audience away from Christy Martin and held it for herself. But it could only be speculation if the fight had never taken place. Think about it. How many people who really supporters of Christy Martin would be saying, well, Christy could have taken Layla. You see, even though Layla was bigger and everything, but to see it happen in the ring and to see what actually the end result is, you have finality to that. It's a closed door, closed book, you know, and that's what we're looking for in the sport.
Yeah. I guess on that note, I'll probably shut things down here. Mike, you got anything you want to say?
Nah, just it's a pure publicity stunt. That fight might happen, and I think that it's just because the simple fact is that one wants to fight and the other one's still boxing. I just think that it ain't got nothing to do who's putting who and who together. I just think that there's an opportunity for both women to solidify their names in boxing, and I don't think that a lot of people, even if that fight was to happen, I can see a lot of people that won't appreciate it for what it is. I would see a lot of people. We're going to see a lot of people out here start bitching and moaning and all that stuff, and it's not going to be nice. And then, we're not going to hear Marsilio Suleiman come out here and say how, those two fighters are being bullied.
Yeah. Stormy, anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah. Thank you for sending me a link. I'm sorry I came so late.
Oh, no problem.
That couldn't be helped, but I appreciate being able to chop it up with you guys. I always tell you how much I enjoy talking with you. So, Mike, whenever you get what you're going to cook tonight in order, let me know what it is. I got a Dine and Dish show coming up next week, so we can talk about some food again. Last thing about Layla and Clarissa. Say this fight does take place. There's one thing that Clarissa is going to face in this fight that she hasn't faced at all in her 9-10 bouts, whatever it is. She will be facing an opponent that is probably the toughest opponent she ever faced. Layla Ali was no joke in the ring. Her skills weren't up to the level of what her intestinal fortitude is, but she ain't nothing to play with in that ring. She come to fight. And she probably has more of that moxie and guts than anybody that Clarissa has fought in her professional career.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say about that. But then again, thanks guys for having me on here with you. And I got the Friday night chop session.
Yep.
8 p.m. Central.
Yep. All right, chat, man.
You got to do.
Shout out to
y'all.
Will Magic Man, Laws. Everybody was out here. Everybody subscribe to Michael Johnson Boxing Talk and more. Subscribe to Stormy B Man. These guys got great content. And
thanks, bro. You too.
Yep. Pretty much I'm out. Peace.
All right, peace.
All right, fellas.